Welcome to the Eagle Republic. Today we want to learn about the money mistakes one must avoid. So without wasting much time, let's dive into the discussion. Many of us are considering how we can use our money more wisely in what is going to be a challenging time for everyone as the cost of living crisis continues to rage across the globe. Naturally, managing your own money comes with a number of common financial errors that can leave us scratching our heads. We're looking more closely at the financial blunders to avoid and the worst financial blunders to avoid to help you stay on track with your finances this year. Mistake number 1, spending beyond your means. Never spend more money than you have is the first rule of sound money management. Although it is easy to understand, it can be challenging to adhere to this rule. Spending money on luxuries can quickly leave you short on cash for necessities like rent or mortgage payments and utility bills. Having a budget in place will help you determine how much money is required to meet your obligations, which is one of the best ways to avoid making this error. Utilizing cash only can also help you avoid using credit cards. On that note, it brings up the next point for discussion. Mistake number 2, spending more than you earn. Spending money carelessly can lead to forgetting crucial obligations like paying bills and mortgage payments. The next time you go shopping, whether in a physical store or online, consider whether you can afford it and, if so, whether you could purchase it twice. Consider delaying your purchase until you can if the answer is no. In this way, you can recognize that you have more important financial priorities that must come before anything else, even if you don't necessarily want them to, and avoid committing to something you can't comfortably afford. Mistake number 3, failing to budget. No matter how much money you make, it's always crucial to plan your monthly spending. By doing this, you can be sure that you won't unintentionally overspend on something when you still have bills to pay or other items to purchase. You can download a number of apps to help you budget effectively. Some of them are free to download, while others cost a small fee. In the end, this will make creating your financial budget not only easier to manage, but also enjoyable, which will help you stay on track. The next error is failing to budget, which can result in excessive unnecessary spending, another grave mistake. Mistake number 4, excessive and perky spending. Large sums of money are frequently lost $1 at a time. When you order that pay-per-view movie, go out to dinner, or buy that cappuccino, it might not seem like a big deal, but everything adds up. Avoiding this error is crucial if you're struggling financially. After all, if you're just a few dollars from bankruptcy, every penny will matter more than ever. Going into debt in the first place. You had to have anticipated this one. In theory, this should be obvious: don't spend money you don't have. However, this is more difficult said than done because of loans, credit cards that enable us to live beyond our means, and the constant pressure to keep up and look put together. Living on borrowed money. Using credit cards to pay for necessities has become fairly typical. But even if more and more consumers are willing to pay double-digit interest rates on groceries, gas, and a variety of other items that are gone before the bill is fully paid, doing so is not a wise financial decision. The cost of the items that are charged is significantly increased by credit card interest rates. Occasionally, using credit may result in you spending more than you make. Taking too long to pay off debt. Paying off those with more significant conditions attached should be your top priority when it comes to setting your financial priorities. These are referred to as priority debts, and they could be anything from your rent and mortgage to your TV license. You can help protect yourself and your family by making sure you don't face any further serious actions, like court summonses, by paying off these debts first. You can clear your debts faster and prevent paying back more than you originally owed by paying off your debts on time, and lowering the amount of interest you have to pay. Not saving for emergencies. Avoid developing the bad habit of taking out loans from your savings account and topping it back up each month, even though it may be tempting to do so. By doing this, you are relying on funds that you do not have rather than saving any money at all, which is a step towards spending more than you make. However, it's more important to be aware of your savings in case of an emergency, such as when your car breaks down, the dishwasher malfunctions, or something more serious. Spending too much on your house. Bigger doesn't always mean better when purchasing a home. A 6,000 square foot home will cost more in taxes, maintenance, and utilities unless you have a large family. Are you really willing to make such a sizable, sustained dent in your monthly spending?